So during my internship this past summer, there were actually a couple points where I felt particularly stressed and under a lot of pressure because it was an audit internship, and during this summer we were performing all of the audits remotely because of COVID. So there were times where I was juggling up to 4 clients at one time, and that's a lot to take on. Typically for an in-person audit, you would go into the client and go through the entire audit with your team during that 1 to 2 week period, and you would finish the audit while you're on the client site, maybe have a few loose ends to wrap up when you get back to the office, but very rarely are you juggling 4 clients at one time like that. And it was a lot to take on because, I had to keep track of what documents I was pending in each client and where I was in each audit. And when I had to meet with my supervisor, I needed to be able to say, this is where I'm at in this specific audit for this specific client. So, to kind of help with all of this, I'm a big fan of making lists. So, in order to alleviate some of the stress, I made a list for each client of where I was in the audit process and what documents I was pending from the client. And that honestly relieved a lot of stress and a lot of the pressure that I was feeling. And then I also kept track of, in these lists, the last time I had communicated with the client via email what documents I needed to complete my portion of the audit. And by doing that, I was able to stay on top of a client who maybe wasn't responding to my emails in a timely manner. So if it had been over a week since I had last heard from the client, even though I had emailed them requesting documents and maybe the documents hadn't gotten uploaded to our portal, I then knew it was either time to either send another email, or if I had already sent several emails following up, then I knew I needed to talk to my supervisor about the client so that they could contact the client either through video chat or through a phone call to discuss uploading the documents I needed so I could complete my portion of the audit. And so keeping the lists really helped me manage my projects.